Hi everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio, and I'm here to do my rendition of Roxy's Weekly Challenge 2025, week 43. I didn't do it on Tuesday because my nephew and niece from Brazil were up visiting some friends in West Palm and came up to take their aunt and cousin out to lunch. So it kind of threw off my recording time, so I thought I would just go ahead and do it. However, like I said, it is my rendition. So what Rachel did is she made tall things like this that you can put little bits of things for people, like if you were sending Happy Mail or to a pen pal or something. But what I'm going to do is I made one. This is my trial, or my to go in our eclectic ladies journal. That's what I decided to call it. It's coming in my video that Kathy suggested that name, and I loved it. So we're going to just put them as wraparounds here, and then we can add a tag or cards or bits of papers or whatever we want in there. So that's what we're going to make. How easy is that? And I'm doing it out of craft paper, my favorite. So, of course, I have an abundance of craft paper. So we're going to, this one, these are perforated. So I'm going to try to be careful and tear off a couple sheets. Whoops. I could cut it, but it's so big I can't put it in my cutter, so I have to use scissors, which work. Of course, you know that would not happen if I wasn't on camera. Okay, so there's, well, actually I just have to make two more, but I was kind of thinking that I would like to make one for that, you know, that journal that I'm going to make, idea journal. You know, for there. So what we're going to do is make one or two for the journal that we're working on, and then I will, off camera, make an additional one for my idea journal, I think. Depending on how much time we have. Okay, so I'm going to put my paper away. Well, I'm not going to put it away. I'm going to put it off to the side. And I'm not sure how big this is. So, and I love this size. So it's got to be something kind of like this. So, if we do it like that, it would fold up. So I think we could just do this in half and we could get a piece. What do you think? Right now, this is measuring about 15, so we need about 7.5. Let's go ahead and we'll make it 7.5 and then see if that works for us. Okay. Okay, so basically it's just, that's cut, and I gotta see, that's not cut. So it's basically just turn it up, maybe about that high. I have no, they don't have to be perfect really. And I'm gonna fold this in half. And then right now I'm just holding this so our folds are together, and I'm going to fold this in, and I'll make it a little wider, I think, because I don't think we need that big of a space. So let's make it, let's fold an inch, about 1.5 inches. Let's see, I'm using my mat here. I'm going to drag this up to about 1.5 inches, a little bit more there. How about that? Perfect. Then, to do the other side and make it the same, okay, I'm just going to fold it back, and then we'll just fold this side back in. Like this. Then if we fold it like this, perfect. And then we have our piece. And I'm just looking at it, and it looks like this piece goes all the way down, this piece does not. So it looks like I cut this off. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. And this, just to get rid of the bulk. And do the same over here. And you can miter the corners if you want, or not. I'm going to save those because I'll use them for. And then it looks like I just folded this in like this, folded this in, and folded this up. So if we want to miter this corner just a hair, we can do that. There we go. And now all we have to do is cover it. And it looks like I used 2 pieces in here. So let's decide what we want to put in there. If we're doing them for our journals, I want to keep the paper similar. I don't need my cutter. I can rip it, and you don't have to put paper on the inside, but I really do like that. And I kind of like this paper. What if we did that and use a painty paper, right? You could just put book page in there if you want, or you could leave it blank. I kind of like these painty papers, so. Well, so I'm having my pool redone. They're going to empty all the water out and refinish the inside, and then put all new tile around it. And then refinish what they call my decking, which is the cement and the cool top that goes around. I really can't afford to do like something fancy like stone or... So they're just going to skip trowel it and then, you know, put the cool top kind of paint on it or whatever. So we want to do these next. Right here. And I think I'd like to do, but I would like this to show. So what if we put that on the top? Okay, and then we'll do this one on this side. Okay, like it. Go just a little below. Even it out. Do something like that. Okay, so then we're gonna TV's a little loud out there, but the puppies do like to have the TV on. Okay. So anyways, I'm not exactly sure when they're gonna start it, and they have to, I guess they come and like somebody dives down and they have to take the drain out first and get the water all drained out. The other day I finally made a decision about the tile I'm going to have put around it. What's around it now, it's really funny. I'm going to age myself here. Well, y'all know I'm really old as dirt anyway, so, but, you know, my mom used to have like copper tone appliances, and I think we did the Harvest Gold, the avocado green, and copper tone. I think we had them all at one point. And 70s colors. Oh, I like this. The tile that's around my pool now, you know, my pool's blue, but the tile that goes around the edge has got just one bullnose tile, and it looks copper tone. It's that brown, but it's not a nice stone brown. It's kind of a weird brown. I don't think I want the same paper down here. So let's maybe look at this one. Oh, that would be perfect, I think. Kind of busy, but I think it's going to be nice. I think we'll do this end though. Okay. So what I picked out originally was just a small bullnose blue, like it's got little specks of turquoise, royal, just various blues. And the problem was they suggested a glass tile and to go below it. But they didn't have the glass tile in a larger tile size. They just had the small little, which I didn't like. So they were going to bring me a sample of the blue. But also, when we were looking, when I was looking at them, I'm FaceTiming my daughter and sending her pictures. And Kirk liked the gray that looks like stone. and then do a gray bullnose top. And I'm thinking, well, if the pool's blue, do I really want it like that? And I kind of thought I really didn't. But anyways, they were going to bring me the blue in the bigger squares and then bring me the gray top to to put up against the gray bigger squares. Well, they couldn't get the glass ones, the blue glass, so they brought the gray in, and that's what I decided, and I love it, but I don't know if I'm going to like it in the end, so we'll see. I don't really have a choice. It's going up whether I like it or not. There we go. I love this. Let's fold it like this, and then we can glue everything down. Oh, I like it. Okay, so what we want to do is, we don't want to glue these. We just want to glue this to there, like that. And I'm going to get a... Actually, I'm not going to get a new glue stick. I'm going to dig my glue right out of here. Because this is almost gone, this glue stick. Okay. Usually I just use my spatula-like thing. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let's look and see. I mean, I love it, but I don't know if I'm going to love it when it goes in the journal. What did I do with my cap? You guys see it? Y'all saw me put it down and now I can't find it. Oh my heaven. My glue cap. There it is. Okay, so let's get one of our other signatures out and look at it and see what we think. Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Look, if we put that right on there. Yes, I love it. Okay, I think, let me look at the time. Ooh, we have time to make the other one. And I like the painty paper, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Perfect. Okay. So we want to get our other piece out. You want to fold this up. I'm not going to be quite as particular. I'm going to fold it in half. These are pretty easy. Like I said, Rachel, when she did this, she made them as like little bundles and she filled hers. I'm not going to fill these, but she filled hers and then she put a tie around it as if she were going to mail it out and like send it out as like Happy Mail or something like that. And I thought, oh, what a cute idea. Like you could put your extra, I mean, sometimes I include extra paper scraps in an envelope or I'll put them in a pocket. This would be a good way to put them, or just as a wraparound to stick something in there. I love it. Okay, so I have, this is the part that's torn. So you know my favorite thing is masking tape. So I'm going to put a little glue on this masking tape. Because remember, we're going to cover this anyways, so I don't rightly care. But I am going to just put that tape on there just to hold it so I don't rip it any further. Okay. All right, so we need pieces for back here. And so we used our painty papers, and I liked that, but let's see what else we have for painty papers. Oh, I like that too. It's nice. I kind of think I would like to use what I already have if I can, at least part of it. Get a little, I think I want to do like this. Like that, and we'll do, because we don't have enough of each, well, Tommy, just make them the same size. How about that? Or kind of around the same size. I'm telling you, I just made a comment on somebody's video. Might have been Amy at Crafty Cat, that she called herself a dodo or something in the video. And I said, and my comment was that I oftentimes do stuff the hard way on video, and then when I'm editing it, it's like, why didn't I do it that way? That's a lot easier. Yeah. I do learn, though. I do learn, so that then the next time, it's not that. I don't think I can get all this out and put it on there. I'm going to get a new glue stick. Hold on just a sec. I can dig that out for the small places, but I think for these, I need to have a bigger glue stick. And I'm putting it kind of towards the top because I don't need it down here because we're going to fold that pocket up. Here we go. And then we're going to cover these next. Oh, we want to cut our squares out, huh? We want to cut the bottoms off. Perfect. Okay, so we want to cover these next. And let's see what else we have. Oh, we could use... Oh, I like that. Okay. starting to run out of space because I normally don't keep all this paper right here. Okay, way better. Okay, we want to have a piece right here, and I really do like these flowers. I'm looking on my ruler to try to get a kind of a sort of a straight line. But I'm going off up there, so that's okay. Let's try this one more time. So if I cut that there, then I want to be right along this line as my paper. Perfect. Okay, and then we want to cut another piece of the same paper. Be a little different design, but we're good with that, right? We are good with that. Okay. And then that's the paper that's going to go on these edges. I'm moving it up a little bit just because there's more red up there. I think I'm going to just tear this little piece off so I can bring more red up. Okay, then when I put that on, yeah. Perfect. Now this part we probably won't even see, but that's okay. I know, it's there. I wonder if I can I can do it for this strip. Perfect. Yeah, I can't stand wasting this glue. It just drives me crazy. Look at all the glue in there. Like, really. And I understand that it has to be in there in order to hold the thing, you know, to make it work the way it works. I get it. But I'm okay with digging it out. I am okay with digging it out for sure. Oh, I want it to go this way. And when I put that pretty close to the top. Okay, and then we just need a piece across the bottom here. Not sure what kind I want to use. If we want to use this again, a piece of this, I think I like it. So well, these are colorful, huh? Okay, where's my little scissors? Okay, I'm not sure where I put them, but we're going to just use these since they are right here. When I do that, then I can just take a little bit more off and I know I'm good. Okay, so then that should fit right there. I take a little tiny bit more. There. Trying to find a place where I haven't smeared the glue all over. How about turn it over, Tommy? Get it on the right way. That would be nice. I think I love it. Thank you, Rachel. This is such a cool idea. Even though they're not going out as pen pal things, whatever. Oh, I gotta put my glue right on there. The other thing I was going to say is you could, if you're going to wrap these around, you could cover the other side, because when they come off, you know, you've got a blank back. So they go on like that. You could cover this if you wanted, but I'm just going to leave it because you can use it for journaling space, right? I think I'm just going to leave it. So let's just look and see how that looks in our other journal. Okay. Okay, so this one, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And this one, we'll put this, was our sample kind of. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then this one is already in. I kind of think I want to switch them out though. I think I want this one on this kind of brown one. And this one, yes, on here. Yes, I do. Okay, and because this one looks sort of more brown, and I see this has more of a brown background. Love it. Okay, so we went ahead and that's my Roxy's weekly challenge. So we ended up with our 3. Let me see if I can open them up. I'm making page wraparounds with them. I'll just put it like this. I just don't know if I want to put that in the pictures, but anyways. I think they came out really cute. So I hope you enjoyed it. hop over to Rachel's channel, Roxy Creations, and see what she did with hers. She made them bigger so that she could put different items inside and they could be mailed off. But I love the idea of using them as a wrap around on a page, and we can put extra pieces that we have left over. You know, if you have any of these little pieces of things, can all go in here. Or you can put tags in there, or journaling cards in there, or blank paper in there, whatever you like. So thanks for joining me. Thank you to all my subscribers, past, present, and future. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.